we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome, everybody, to a little softball action over here in Galva, Iowa. We have non-conference action coming your way, courtesy of Cherokee Regional Medical Center, and I'm Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital Solutions. Excited to bring you some non-conference softball action. Emmetsburg Lady E-Hawks come to Galva, mind you, to play the Ridgeview Raptors tonight. It is senior night, so things might take a little bit longer to get rolling here, but it is slated for a 7 p.m. first pitch. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break, throw it to a couple of our sponsors, and then we'll be back for some statistics and some pregame breakdown brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Emmetsburg E-Hawks take on the Ridgeview Raptors. We'll be right back.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Pre-game show brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. So Emmetsburg Lady E-Hawks come to town, coached by head coach Ashley Bonner, assisted by assistant coach Abby Shaney and Bailey Teesfeld. They are 7-12 overall and 3-7 in the Twin Lakes Conference. Venture over here to Galva, Iowa to face the Ridgeview Raptors on their home field here in Galva, Iowa. Ridgeview Raptors are coached by head coach Scott Phelps. They are sitting at 13-10 overall and 7-2 in the Western Valley Conference. Non-conference action as everybody kind of ramps up for district play coming up here in a week or two. So should be a good one. Non-conference action. Sounds like Emmetsburg kind of had to weave their way down here to Galva through some of the flooding that's gone on up north. So want to give a heartfelt shout out to all those victims, flood victims, struggling with some of that issues to our north here. So just want to say we're thinking about you and hopefully everybody's doing okay. So with that being said, let's break down a little bit of the statistics here. Emmetsburg comes in, their team leaders in hits. Rachel Shaney, she's a sophomore. She's got 22 hits. She's batting .386, 23 runs scored, 15 RBIs, a couple doubles. 3 triples, 2 home runs, and 28 stolen bases. She leads the way on the RBI side of things with 15 on the year. Let's see, pitching wins. They are led by Rachel Chapman, a senior. She's got 1 win, 78 innings pitched, an ERA of 4.85. And she leads the way in strikeouts as well, 4.85 ERA, 78 innings pitched, and 66 strikeouts on the year. For the Ridgeview Raptors, team leaders, Tatum Shepard, the senior, leads the way in hits with 28 on the year. She's sporting a .444 batting average, 21 runs scored, 25 RBIs, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and 4 home runs and 12 stolen bases. She leads the way on the RBI side of things with 25 on the year. She's also the leading pitcher for Ridgeview with 7 wins. She's pitched 90 2/3 inning and sporting a 2.93 ERA. She also leads the way in strikeouts with 134 strikeouts on the year. Like I said, senior night here in Galva. Non-conference ball action, softball. Couple seniors here to list. Faith Freeze, Delaney Hansen, Tatum Shepard, and Morgan Wright. So kind of give them their due when they get out there. Always good to give the seniors a shout out on senior night. So game slated to start at 7 o'clock. We got about 7 minutes. Ridgeview's going to be taking doing their infield here shortly. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and we'll be back to start this one off. This is Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital Solutions, and you're watching Ridgeview Raptor Softball.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
A&A Food and Fuel in Holstein, a great place to consider stopping for lunch and supper every day. Teresa, let's talk some menu options.
We have the crispy crunchy chicken, Pablo's Pizza. We also have Tiefenthaler burgers and brats, soups. We'll have hot dogs, brats, Polish sausage. We also have the cappuccino machine, coffee. We've got the fountain drinks. We have milk, so we can set you up for just about whatever you want.
A&A Food in Holstein is the best place to eat.
Welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Big shout out to our sponsors, which you periodically see on the screen with 30-second ads. You just saw 360 Custom Designs up in Cherokee, A&A Food and Fuel over there in Holstein. I'll kind of give them a shout out throughout the night, as well as some of our ticker sponsors that you'll see scrolling across the screen. So once again, Emmetsburg Ehawks, Lady Ehawks come to town, coached by Ashley Bonner. Sporting a 7-12 overall record, take on the Ridgeview Raptors with a 13-10 overall record. Going to go through the starting lineups here quick. On the Emmetsburg side, batting first is number 5, Ella Otten. She'll be playing right field. Batting second, number 4, Sage Brown. She'll be playing second. Batting third, number 11, Rachel Shaney. She'll be playing center field. Batting fourth for the Ehawks is number 15, Dylan Feeney. She'll be playing third base. Batting fifth is number 13, Aubriana Henricks. She'll be playing shortstop tonight for the Ehawks. Batting sixth is number 17, Maddie Anderson. She'll be playing first base. Batting seventh is number 28, Rachel Chapman, the pitcher tonight. Batting eighth is number 25, Micah Teesfeld. She will be the designated player. Batting ninth, she will be designated player for number 8, Annika Stearns, playing left field. And then in the 9 hole for the Eberg Ehawks is number 7, Callista Joyce. She'll be the starting catcher tonight. For the Ridgeview Raptors, batting first is number 16, Emma Mentzer, playing left field. Batting second is number 9, Faith Freeze, playing center field. Batting third for the Raptors, number 5, Tatum Shepard, playing second base tonight. Batting fourth, number 8, Morgan Wright, playing third base. Batting in the 5 spot is the starting pitcher tonight for Ridgeview, number 1, Zoe Ashinger. In the 6th spot, number 6, Delaney Hansen, playing first base. In the 7 hole is number 7, Leslie Avina, playing right field. Batting 8th for the Raptors is number 15, Cora Tesh, the starting catcher. And batting 9th for the Ridgeview Raptors is going to be number 3, Reese Hawthorne, the designated player. Should be batting for number 2, Cadence Stricklet, playing shortstop tonight. That's your starting lineups for both squads here. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, throw it to our sponsors, Agnew Sossman Insurance and Ag State. We'll be right back.
Agnew Sossman, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, understands the value of teamwork. That's why we are looking forward to the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes on our baseball and softball teams. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork, trust in tomorrow. Contact me, Lauren, or Dave at Agnew & Sossman Insurance Agency today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
As Ridgeview continues to warm up here and we get ready for senior night festivities, we'll throw it, be back in 60 after a word from Avila Bank and Backdraft Bar and Grill in Holstein.
Is Iowa, and Avila Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 15 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avila Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avila Bank. Member FDIC.
When your hunger is flaring, the Backdraft in Holstein says bring it on. Kick things off with a spread of appetizers like wings, cheese balls, onion rings, or the famous armadillo eggs. For the kids, grab a grilled cheese, hot dog, or chicken strips. For the meat eaters, dig into their burgers, chicken sandwiches, pulled pork, steaks, or weekend prime rib special. Eating light? They have salads too. When your hunger is flaring, extinguish it at the Backdraft Bar and Grill in Holstein.
Welcome back here. Trying to get Bound to pull up so I can give you last 5 games for both squads. Emmetsburg, we'll start off with the Lady Ehawks. Back on the 19th, they took on Alta Aurelia, won that game 9-3. On the 21st, took on Pocahontas area, lost that game 11-4. Back on the 25th of June, Manson Northwest Webster, that was a win 12-3. On the 26th of June, Storm Lake St. Mary's won that game by the 10-run rule 12-0. And then most recently, back on the 27th, which was yesterday, took on a state-ranked, number 6 ranked Estherville Lincoln Central team. Took a bad beating there, 19-1. On the Ridgeview side, last 5. Back on the 22nd, took on Storm Lake, dropped that one 10-0. On the 24th, took on Storm Lake St. Mary's, got a win by the 10-run rule 12-0. Back on the 25th, OABCIG lost that one 4-2. And the 26th took on GTRA, got a win by the 10-run rule 11-1 there. And then last night dropped one to Kingsley Pearson 7-6 in a really close game. That's the last 5 games for both squads. I'd like to welcome everybody to this live stream brought to you by Cherokee Regional Medical Center. The Ridgeview Raptors take on the Emmetsburg Ehawks here at home in Galva. It's senior night, so we'll be doing that here shortly. And then first pitch, which was due to fly at 7 o'clock, is going to be a little bit behind schedule. We're going to be doing the national anthem here, so I'll cut away. little bit hot and humid here tonight. Luckily, the sun's not beating down and making it worse, so girls are wearing black uniforms. That would be brutal. First up here on senior night is going to be Faith Freeze. I'll get that out of the way so you guys can see. Faith has been a member of the Ridgeview softball team for 5 years. She plans to attend BV University and run track in the fall. Next is Delaney Hansen, the daughter of Jeff and Megan Hansen. She's also been on the Ridgeview softball team for 5 years. Delaney plans to attend Grandview University and become an ultrasound technician. Next up is going to be Tatum Shepard. Tatum's the daughter of Jason and Lisa Shepard. She's been a part of the Ridgeview softball team for 5 years now. Tatum plans to attend Simpson College in the fall, studying athletic administration or sports business while playing softball. Last but not least, is Morgan Wright. Morgan's the daughter of Cody and Emily Wright. She's been a member of Ridgeview softball for 5 years also. Morgan will be attending South Dakota State University this fall, majoring in ag and natural sciences while minoring in soil evaluation. Congrats to those 4 seniors. Good luck this fall. We'll be right back. We're about to roll with the national anthem and then get this one underway. Fuller Digital Solutions and Ridgeview Raptor Softball. CMB, John Deere, Central Insure, Key, and Farm Bureau Financial Services, Denise Van Dusen and Ida Grove coming your way.
Central Insure at Central Bank understands there's more to insurance than the policy. It's the people who matter most. Hi, this is Bruce Daigle. At Central Insure, we strive to offer you the most appropriate and cost-effective policies to fit your needs. Whether it's for your home, auto, life, health, farm, or business, our experienced agents are here to help you. Work with local people you trust. Call or stop by Central Insure today. We're committed to protecting what matters most to you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any other federal government agency, not guaranteed by the bank, may go down in value.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
robots taking over the world? Yes.
Never mind.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor,
we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
All right, welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Non-conference softball action coming your way. First pitch happening shortly. After a little senior night activities, we should be ready to play ball here. Emmetsburg Ehawks come to town. Lady Ehawks, coached by head coach Ashley Bonner, sporting a 7-12 overall record. They play softball in the Twin Lakes Conference, where they had a 3-7 conference record this year. And then facing the Ridgeview Raptors here at home in Galva. And Ridgeview Raptors come into this contest 13-10 overall on the year. Took a 7-2 record through the Western Valley Conference this year. Zoe Ashinger will start on the bump tonight for the Raptors. Should be a good non-conference matchup as these teams prepare for district action here coming up in the next week or two. Not sure. I can pull that up later to see where Ridgeview falls as far as first inning. Number 5, Ella Otten, the right fielder, is going to start off the night here at the plate. Little slapper down the right field line. And it's going to sit right on the foul line and be a fair ball. Ella Otten aboard with a single. Ehawks go lefty-lefty. Number 4, Sage Brown, the second baseman, next up. Called strike there on the pitch by Ashinger. Right over top of the third baseman's going to fall into play. Throw down to second is not in time. Single there for Brown. No outs here in the top of the first. Number 11, Rachel Shaney, steps into the box now for the Ehawks. Going to miss high, get away from the catcher. Runners are going to move. Fouled off, out of play. Evens the count up at 1-1. Fouled out of play. Ashinger heading the count here, 1-2 against Shaney. Really nice pitch there. Didn't get the call. Evens the count up at 2-2. Swing and a miss for a strikeout for Ashinger. That'll be the first out of the inning for the Raptors. Ehawk runners sit at second and third. Next up is Dylan Feeney, the starting third baseman for the Lady Ehawks. Called strike. Ashinger ahead in the count here against Feeney. Squares, fouled off. O2 count here. Ridgeview looking for their second out of the inning. 2 E-Hawk runners on third and second. Otten and Brown. Playing fouled, out of play. Count remains the same. Off-speed pitch in there for a strikeout. She's going to get tagged for out number 2. Next up, number 13, Aubriana Henricks, the starting shortstop for the E-Hawks. 2 outs here for the Raptors, looking to get out of the top of the first with no damage done. Swing and a miss. Foul ripped down the third baseline, but foul. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Ashinger way ahead. 0-2's the count against Heinrichs. Chopper over to Stricklet. Across is in time for out number 3. No damage done here as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Ridgeview, first time at the plate, coming your way after a quick break here. Holstein Supermarket and Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove. Next up for our sponsorship.
Value in every shopping experience at the Holstein Supermarket.
We know we're a smaller guy, so we can't always compete all the time with the big stores, but we try to offer a fair price, good products. We want you coming back, so we're not going to try and mess around with pricing on you. We try and eat as much of the cost with freight rates and everything going up. We're just trying to keep people coming in. We know everybody's budgets are tight. Ours are. I got good employees that we can steer you in the right direction for what you want. So thank you for choosing the Holstein Supermarket, where we value you.
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Welcome back here. No damage done in the top of the first. Emmetsburg E-Hawks able to get their 1 and 2 batters on base, but just not able to get them around, as Ashinger did a heck of a job from the mound, getting a couple strikeouts and then a throw out to end the inning. Top part of the first inning. Coming to the plate first for the Raptors is Emma Menser, the starting left fielder. Rachel Chapman, the pitcher for the E-Hawks, she's going to start on top right away. Throws a strike in there. Menser fouls that off right off her toe. That's going to tickle for a minute. She looks to be all right. Menser, swing and a miss. Chapman with the strikeout. Next up, Faith Freeze, the starting center fielder for the Ridgeview Raptors. Base squares the bunt, pops it right into the catcher's mitt. That'll be out number 2 for Ridgeview. Next up, Tatum Shepard, the second baseman for the Ridgeview Raptors. A dangerous hitter. Chapman's got to be careful here. Swing and pop straight back for a foul ball. Out of play. Strike 1. Fouled out of play for strike 2. Chapman way ahead on Shepard. Got her down 0-2. Chapman trying to make quick work of the Ridgeview Raptor batters here. It's going to be in the dirt for a ball. 1-2's the count. Shot down the third base line is through the hole. Shepard's going to reach on the single with 2 outs. Next up, overthrow to the pitcher. Tatum Shepard's going to move down to second. Take advantage of the Ehawk miscue. Morgan Wright steps to the plate, the third baseman. Another senior. Shepard down to second, 2 outs. Ball's in the dirt for a ball. One's high, 2-0's the count, 2 balls, no strikes against Wright. Wright looking for a ball she can drive and plate Shepard sitting at second. Little dribbler over to the shortstop, across the diamond, is in time for out number 3. No out scored by Ridgeview. Score remains 0-0 after 1 inning of play. We'll head to the top of the second inning. Ehawks head to the plate for their second time around. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Ridgeview Raptor softball. We'll be right back.
A warm day swimming with the family. A cold day working out where it's always climate controlled. At the Loeschman Rec Center in Holstein, they are your year-round center for recreation. A full gym, plus cardio equipment and free weights are available 24/7 with keyless entry. And during the warmer seasons, a new aquatic center made for family fun. Year-round fitness and fun await at the Loeschman Rec Center in Holstein. For more information and city rec leagues, find them on Facebook.
Welcome back here. Ehawks send 6, 7, 8 batters to the plate. Number 17, Maddie Anderson, the first baseman, first up here for the Ehawks. Tie score 0-0 after 1 inning of play. Ashinger's going to miss there for a ball. Called strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Ball is the call on that off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike against Anderson. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in there for a strikeout. Ashinger with the first out of the inning. That's her 3rd strikeout of the game. Next up is the pitcher, Rachel Chapman, trying to help her own cause here at the plate. Shot over to third baseline. Play over to first is in time for out number 2. 1 and done for Chapman. Next up, number 25, Micah Thiesfeld, designated player. Ridgeview, 2 quick outs here, looking to end the inning. 1-2-3. First pitch is low and in the dirt for ball 1. Long fly ball to center field. Faith Freeze underneath it to record out number 3. No damage done in the top of the second. Ridgeview comes to the plate next in the bottom of the second inning, looking to open this thing up. This is Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Life always has its bumps along the road. When you're in a bind, give Precision Towing in Ida Grove a call. Precision Towing offers swift, professional, reliable towing, hauling, and wrecker services. Anytime, anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. Trust the professionals at Precision Towing to get you back on track. And remember, 24/7, big or small, we tow it all. Precision Towing, Ida Grove.
Welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Non-conference baseball action. Ridgeview to the plate here. Bottom of the second inning. First up, Zoe Ashinger, the starting pitcher. The 5-hole hitter for the Raptors. Rachel Chapman on the mound for the E-Hawks. Swing and a miss by Ashinger. Good start there by Chapman. Foul tip there for strike 2. Ashinger in an early hole here, down 0-2 count. Fouled off. To stay alive. Kind of a goofy thing there. Fouled off right into her face mask. Ball's in the dirt for her. Takes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes against Ashinger. Pitcher versus pitcher duel. Swing and a miss for a strikeout for Chapman. First out of the inning recorded. Next up, number 6, Delaney Hanson, the first baseman for the Ridgeview Raptors. Looking to get their first base runner of the inning. It's low and in the dirt for a ball. High for ball 2. 2-0 is the count against Hanson. Fouled off for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike against Hanson. 1 down for the Eahawks here in the bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 2-2. Fly ball straight up to the catcher for out number 2. Next up for the Raptors, Leslie Avina, the right fielder. Trying to get the Raptors started here. Chapman doing a nice job of keeping the Lady Raptors off balance. First pitch in there for a ball. Fouled off for a strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Fly ball. That's over the fence, and that'll be a home run. Home run for Leslie Avina. It just clears the fence. Nice hit there by Leslie Avina. She just touched home plate and said, I didn't think I could do that. She's crying. That's pretty good. Leslie Avina with a dinger here in the bottom of the second to put Ridgeview on the scoreboard. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 15, Cortesh. First pitch in there for a ball. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 1-1. Tash off the nub, over to Chapman, over to first, and in time, that'll be out number 3, and we will head to the bottom of the third. Ridgeview plates one run after a home run by Leslie Avina and takes the lead 1-0. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, Quad County Corn Processors and Sioux Valley Family Health in Cherokee. We'll be right back.
With a click of the mouse or a tap of the app, farmers, you'll have the information you need when you need it. Welcome to Quad County Corn Processors online at quad-county.com. Get more done in the day with cash bids, discount schedules, market information, and notifications on what's important to you, like hours of operation. Information is power and profit, and we have the information farmers need online at quad-county.com. Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
Welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Top of the third inning coming your way. Emmetsburg Yehawks send number 7, Callista Joyce, to the plate. The starting catcher. Zoe Ashinger doing the pitching duties for the Raptors tonight here on senior night. Line shot to center field. Faith Freeze couldn't hang on to it. Hopefully she's okay. She kind of landed awkwardly. A ball hit right in the heel of her glove and just couldn't wrap the netting around it. Ball's out, and that'll be a single for Callista Joyce to lead off the top of the third inning. Back to the top of the lineup here, Ella Otten. That ball's foul. Ella Otten with the slap try, and that's going to be a foul ball as well. Down 0-2 in the count. Ashinger way ahead on Otten. Slap down the third base line, throw over to second. Fielder's choice by Morgan Wright. Throw over to Tatum Shepard. Gets the lead runner for out number 1. Next up here, Sage Brown, number 4. First pitch, ball in the dirt for a ball. Sage Brown squares, ball in the dirt, throw it on to second. Runner's going to move over. Count is 2 balls and no strikes against Sage Brown. Sage Brown, the second baseman for the Yehawks. It's in the dirt for ball 3. 3-0 is the count. Ashinger trying to find a strike here, get back in the count against Brown. Otten sits down at second base with 1 out. Ashinger in there for a strike. 3-1 is now the count. 3 balls, 1 strike against Brown. Shot over the shortstop. Caden Stricklet sit down to first. In time. Throw over to third. Otten is safe at third. Runner's going to move. 2 outs now for Ridgeview. Nice play at shortstop there by Stricklet. Number 11, Rachel Shaney, the center fielder, heads to the plate now for the Ehawks. Fouled off for strike one. Zoe Ashinger off speeds in there for strike two. Way ahead on the batter here, Rachel Shaney. Ashinger looking for a strikeout to end the threat here by the Ehawks. In the top of the third. Fouled off to stay alive. Swing and a miss. Ashinger gets the K. Ehawks strand one runner at third, and we head to the bottom of the third inning. Ridgeview remains in the lead 1-0 after the home run by Leslie Avina. Reese Hawthorne heads to the plate next. After a word from our sponsor, Stevenson Hardware in Holstein and The Ridge in Holstein.
For any reason, for every season, we have what you need at Stevenson Hardware in Holstein. We may be a small family-owned hardware store, but we listen to our customers and stock what you need. Tools to build your dreams and Valspar paint to give them life. Grills and gardening supplies to make your summers nice. Mowers to snowblowers. Hardware to plumbing. Electrical to agricultural. School supplies to household cleaners. We have it or we'll get it. Expect more from our family-owned hardware store. Stevenson Hardware on Main in Holstein.
The Ridge Senior Living in Holstein is an excellent solution for a relaxed, worry-free, independent lifestyle. The focus in independent living is maintaining your independence. You may choose to participate in any of our number of community activities, grab some popcorn, and enjoy a movie in our lovely theater. You may also choose to utilize our meal services, whichever suits you best. At the Ridge at Holstein, we are committed to providing you and your loved ones with excellent customer service. We invite you to stop by, say hi, and take a tour with us today.
Welcome back here to Galva. Ridgeview looking to add to their early lead here, up 1 on the Lady Ehawks from Emmetsburg. First to the plate for the Raptors is Reese Hawthorne, the 9-spot hitter for Ridgeview, and then top of the order. So we go 9-1-2. Hawthorne popped up, out of play. Hawthorne lays off that high pitch. Evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Chapman doing a nice job pitching for the Lady Ehawks tonight. It's going to miss high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Hawthorne. Hawthorne follows that one straight back. Evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ridgeview looking to get the leadoff batter on. Lays off that high pitch. Full count, base hit, ball 4 here for Hawthorne. Chapman looking for the strikeout. That pitch is going to be high. Hawthorne will reach on a bases on balls. Back to the top of the lineup here for Ridgeview. Emma Menser is going to step to the plate now. Emma's playing left field tonight. Hawthorne sits at first. No outs. Hawthorne heads down to second. Throw. Heads into center field. Hawthorne moves over. First pitch ball to Emma Menser. Two O's the count here to Menser. Menser, line shot down the third baseline. Third baseman mishandles it. Throw over to third, heads into the outfield, and Hawthorne's going to head to the plate. Menser moves over to second. Faith Freeze, the senior, heads to the plate. The center fielder for the Raptors. Emma Menser sits at second base. Called strike. Right down Main Street for strike two for Chapman. Chapman way ahead on Faith Freeze here. 0-2. Popped up down the third baseline. Feeney makes a nice play over there down the third baseline for out number one to retire Faith Freeze. Tatum Shepard heads to the plate. Tatum Shepard, the leading hitter for the Raptors, batting .444 on the year with 28 hits. Be a good time for one right here. He's going to lay off that first pitch low for ball one. One out for the Eahawks. Shepard rips it through the hole again. They're going to send Menser around. Tatum Shepard with her second single of the night to plate Menser. Morgan Wright, the third baseman, heads to the plate now. Morgan Wright, fly ball over here to the right fielder. Makes the grab. Throws it in here. It'll be out number two for the Raptors. Shepard gets back to first. Zoe Ashinger heads to the plate now for the Raptors. Eahawks have two outs here. First pitch in the dirt for a ball. Pitcher versus pitcher duel again. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Umpire is going to say the runner left early, so she is called out for the third out. And we head to the top of the fourth inning. Ridgeview able to score 2 runs in the bottom of the third to now take a 3-0 lead This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Ridgeview Raptor Softball. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, Wall of Fame in Sioux City and Whitmer Chiro, Spine and Sports Chiropractic in Holstein.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
At Whitmer Spine and Sports Chiropractic, they take an individualized approach to treatment.
In my practice, I've been coming across a lot of sports injuries. One treatment approach that I have had tremendous success with is laser therapy. The laser focuses light energy into the injured area, increasing blood flow and speeding the healing process. Laser therapy has been very beneficial in treating ankle sprains, knee sprains, and other common sports injuries. If a sports injury has sidelined you, give us a call at Whitmer Spine and Sports Chiropractic in Holstein to see if laser therapy is right for you.
Dylan Feeney heads to the plate for the E-Hawks, looking to get on the board here and get back into this game down 3-0. Fly ball out here to right field. Leslie Avina settles in underneath it and makes the grab. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 13, Aubriana Heinrichs. Swing and a miss on the off-speed. Nasty pitch there by Ashinger. Going to miss high, evens the count up at 1-1. It's going to miss inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Heinrichs. Called strike. 2-2 is the count. Off-speed pitch gets the strikeout for Ashinger for out number 2. Ashinger picking the right moments to throw that off-speed pitch and keeping the E-Hawks off balance. Next up in the 6th spot for the E-Hawks is Maddie Anderson, the first baseman. Ripped back to the pitcher. Zoe Ashinger flips it over to first for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Raptors, and we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Score remains 3-0 in favor of the home team, Ridgeview Raptors. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors, Wiffle Seeds. This is Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital. We'll be right back.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt, only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. Farm Family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
And only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Zoe Ashinger is going to start it off for the Raptors. The starting pitcher looking to help her own cause, up 3-0. Rachel Chapman doing a nice job for the E-Hawks. Swing and a miss by Ashinger for strike one. Zoe lays off that high pitch, evens the count up at 1-1 strike. Two balls, one strike against Ashinger. Called strike right down Main Street. Evens the count up at 2-2. Called strike three for the strikeout for Chapman. Next up, Delaney Hanson, number 6, the starting first baseman for the Raptors. Looking for a base runner here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch high for a ball. Delaney Hanson rips one to center, and center fielder snags it for the second out of the inning. Nice rip there by Hanson. Good job by the center fielder, Rachel Shaney, to snag that one. That brings up next Leslie Avina. Last time up, hit a home run over the left field fence. Little rip down the third baseline. Feeney over to first is in time for out number 3. E-Hawks answer with 1-2-3, 3 up, 3 down, and we head to the top of the 5th inning with a score of 3-0 in favor of the Raptors. We'll be right back. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Ridgeview Raptor Softball.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
A&A Food and Fuel in Holstein, a great place to consider stopping for lunch and supper every day. Teresa, let's talk some menu options.
We have the crispy crunchy chicken, Pablo's Pizza, and we also have Tiefenthaler burgers and brats, soups. We'll have hot dogs, brats, Polish sausage. We also have the cappuccino machine, coffee. We've got the fountain drinks. We have milk, so we can set you up for just about whatever you want.
A&A Food in Holstein is the best place to eat.
Welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Non-conference softball action. Lady E-Hawks from Emmetsburg send 7, 8, 9 hitters to the plate, starting with Rachel Chapman, number 28, the starting pitcher. First pitch ball. 2 balls, no strikes here to Rachel Chapman. Zoe Ashinger remains on the bump for the Raptors here on senior night. Off-speed pitch ripped down the third baseline, but foul for strike 1. 2-1's the count against Chapman. Ripped through the hole down the first baseline. For the first base is in time. Leslie Avina comes up firing and gets Chapman at first. Leslie Avina having a heck of a night on both sides of the ball. Next up, number 25, Micah Thiesfeld. Off-speed pitch misses high for ball 1. Two O's the count here against Thiesfeld. Fouled straight back out of play for a strike. 2-1's the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ashinger trying to work herself back into this count. Ridgeview has 1 out after the nice play by Leslie Avina out in right field. Off-speed pitch. Fools the hitter way ahead. Evens the count up at 2-2. Little nubber down the first baseline is going to be caught by Delaney Hansen for out number 2. That brings up Callista Joyce, the catcher. Ashinger doing a really good job of picking her spots with that off-speed pitch. Full count here against Joyce. Called strike 3. Ehawks go 3 up, 3 down. In the top of the 5th, Ridgeview heads to the plate, looking to add to their lead. 3-0 here on senior night over here in Galva. Non-conference softball action. We'll take a quick break, throw it to our sponsors, Agnew Sossman Insurance and Ag State. We'll be right back. This is Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital Solutions in Galva.
Agnew Sossman, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, understands the value of teamwork. That's why we are looking forward to the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes on our baseball and softball teams. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust and teamwork, trust in tomorrow. Contact me, Lauren, or Dave at Agnew and Sossman Insurance Agency today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
First up here is number 15, Koratesh, the catcher. So Ridgeview sends 8-9-1 hitters to the plate here in the bottom of the fifth inning, up 3-0 on the Lady Ehawks from Emmetsburg. First pitch is low for a ball. Called strike there, evens the count up at 1-1. Koratesh follows that one out of play for strike number 2. Chapman up on the batter, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for the first out of the inning. Fouled off, out of play. Down to the third baseline, Feeney. Throw across the diamond is in time to retire Tesh for out number 1. Reese Hawthorne heads to the plate for the Raptors. First pitch ball to Hawthorne. Fouled off, out of play. Evens the count up at 1-1 on Hawthorne here. Ehawks got 1 out. Called strike. Chapman ahead in the count again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hawthorne. One's low, evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hawthorne gets jammed up. Tough play by the shortstop. Hawthorne hustles down. Safely aboard after that was a really tough play for the shortstop. Aubriana Henricks. Top of the lineup for Ridgeview. Emma Menser. The Hawks with 1 out. Menser squares to bunt. She pulls back. Hawthorne easily down to second. Runner in scoring position, now down at second for Ridgeview. Ball's in the dirt for, makes the count 2 balls, no strikes against Menser. Hawthorne moves over to third. 3-0's the count now to Menser. 1 out here for the E-Hawks. Chapman looking for this to get back into this count. Maybe a ground ball here for the second out of the inning. Four straight balls to Menser. She will reach. That puts runners at the corners for Ridgeview. Menser heads down to second. Well, looks like there was a time called on the field, so runners stay at the corners. Looks like there's going to be a pitching change here by the E-Hawks. Number 14, Megan Dunlap. Seahawks with 1 out here. Runners at first and third for Ridgeview. Faith Freeze at the plate. Ball's inside, throw down to third. Menser moves down to second. Now runners at second and third for Ridgeview. First pitch ball to Freeze. Swing and a miss. 1-1's the count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Dunlap ahead in the count here. One ball, 2 strikes. Popped up down the third baseline. Feeney gets underneath it for out number 2. That will retire Freeze. Heading to the plate now is the ever dangerous Tatum Shepard. E-Hawks with 2 outs. Shepard's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Gonna lay off that first pitch. Fouled straight back. Evens the count up at 1-1. One's in there high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike against Shepard. Emmetsburg with 2 outs here, trying to get out of a jam here. Trailing 3-0. Shepard. Runners are going to move after the pass ball. Hawthorne able to score. Menser moves over to third. 3-1 count now against Shepard. Swing and a miss. Counts full. Shepard fouls that one off. To stay alive. Shepard. Little nubber's going to fall into play. That'll score Mentzer. Shepard in with a single. Third of the night here on senior night. Making the score 5-0 in favor of Ridgeview. Now Morgan Wright heads to the plate, the third baseman. Ehawks still with 2 outs. Shepard goes. Throw down is in time. Shepard thrown out at second. Nice play there by the catcher, Callista Joyce. Tag put on by Aubriana Heinrichs for the third out of the inning. Ridgeview able to plate 2 that inning to now take a 5-0 lead in this non-conference softball action here in Galva. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Ridgeview up 5-0. This is 4 Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors, Avela Bank and Backdrop Bar and Grill.
Is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 15 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank. Member FDIC.
When your hunger is flaring, the Backdraft in Holstein says bring it on. Kick things off with a spread of appetizers like wings, cheese balls, onion rings, or the famous armadillo eggs. For the kids, grab a grilled cheese, hot dog, or chicken strips. For the meat eaters, dig into their burgers, chicken sandwiches, pulled pork, steaks, or weekend prime rib special. Eating light? They have salads too. When your hunger is flaring, extinguish it at the Backdraft Bar and Grill in Holstein.
Welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Ehawks send top of the order to the plate. Ella Otten first up, number 5. The starting right fielder. Looking to get some runs and get into this thing. Guess I can move the camera so you guys can see, huh? Fouled off. Evens the count up at 1-1 against Otten. Two balls, 1 strike against Otten. Otten swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 2-2. Strikeout for Ashinger for out number 1. Next up, Sage Brown, number 4, the second baseman for the Ehawks. Looking for a base runner here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Down 5 runs. They need every base runner they can get. Called strike there on the first pitch. Ashinger doing a good job starting ahead in the count. Off-speed pitch. Call the ball, 1-1. Fouled out of play. Ashinger again heading the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes against Brown. Dribbler over to Caden Strickland across the diamond is in time for out number 2 to retire Brown. Nice job by Strickland tonight over at shortstop, doing a good job. That'll bring up number 11, Rachel Shaney, the center fielder, trying to get a rally going with 2 outs for the E-Hawks. Fouled off. Shot down to second, gets by Shepard. Shaney gets on base with a single. That brings up the third baseman, Dylan Feeney. Foul tip for strike number 1. Short fly ball. Tatum Shepard does a really good job to run underneath it for the third out of the inning. Really good hustle play by Shepard to retire Feeney. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. 5-0, Ridgeview leads in this non-conference softball action. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors, C&B John Deere and Central Insurance in Storm Lake.
Central Insure at Central Bank understands there's more to insurance than the policy. It's the people who matter most. Hi, this is Matt Kress at Central Insure. We strive to offer you the most appropriate and cost-effective policies to fit your needs. Whether it is your home, auto, life, health, business, or farm, our experienced agents are here to help you. Work with the people you trust. Call or stop by Central Insure today. We're committed to protecting what matters most to you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any other federal government agency, not guaranteed by the bank, may go down in value.
Welcome back here. Bottom of the 6th inning, Morgan Wright will head back to the plate after Tatum Shepard was thrown out down at second trying to steal. First pitch swinging for Morgan Wright. Second baseman gobbles it up and throws over to first to retire Wright for the first out of the inning. Next up, Zoe Ashinger, the pitcher. Megan Dunlap is on the bump for the E-Hawks in relief of Rachel Chapman. First pitch strike for Dunlap. Swing and a miss by Ashinger. Dunlap way ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. Chapman looking for the K to get the second out of the inning. See if Ashinger can help her own cause. Right off the ripped down the third baseline, but foul. High fly ball. Second baseman settles under it. Sage Brown makes the grab for out number 2 for the Ehawks to retire Ashinger. Delaney Hansen heads to the plate. Two outs for the Ehawks here, down 5. Delaney Hansen, shot into the outfield, is in with a single. Number 4, Addison Tesh, is going to enter and run for Delaney Hansen. Leslie Avina steps to the plate. Leslie hit a home run in the second inning. Ripped up the middle. Nice play by Brown. Hands it to the shortstop for out number 3. And we head to the top of the 7th inning. Emmetsburg's got to get some runs on the board or this one's going to be over with. 5-0, the home team Ridgeview Raptors lead the way. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Ehawks got to get some runs on the board. We send it to our sponsors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Denise Van Dusen down in Ida Grove, and Francis and Company in Holstein. We'll be right back.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you, and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
And Francis, now come see my store.
Just like Francis said, Francis & Co. is his store, or so he thinks. Made for littles just like him. We feature clothes up to 5T and some up to 7. We also carry books, sleep sacks, plush blankets, Freedom On products, all the Mushy brand items, bath toys, and more. My goal is to give you and your littles quality products you'll love.
And Francis, now come see my store.
Welcome back here. Aubriana Henricks, the shortstop for the Ehawks, going to lead the way here. Emmetsburg needs all the runners they can get. That's a good start. Ripped right up the gut for a single. Heinrichs reaches on the single. Next up, number 17, the starting first baseman, Maddie Anderson. Heinrichs looks like she's got some wheels. I wonder if they'll try to steal her right off the bat. Maddie Anderson squares to bunt. She pulls it back for a ball. Heinrich stays home here at first base. Anderson squares, pulls back, throw down to second, flies into center field, throw down to third. And Heinrichs is all the way around to third base after the overthrow by Tesh. Called strike on Maddie Anderson, so she's got a 1-1 count now. Heinrichs moves over to third, no outs. Two balls, one strike to Anderson. That's going to hit Anderson, so she will reach on a hit by pitch. Runners now at the corners for the Ehawks. And heading to the plate is Megan Dunlap, who replaced Rachel Chapman. Number 6. I have to check who number 6 is. Sorry, I don't have that on the program. I don't know who number 6 is. Dunlap to hit. She squares to bunt. Called strike. Runner moves over. Runners at second and third now for the Ehawks. 1 strike against Dunlap. Swing and a miss by Dunlap. Ashinger way ahead here. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Looking for the first out of the inning. Emmetsburg threatening again. Had 2 runners early in the first inning. Strike 3 is the call for the strikeout. Big strikeout for Ashinger. For out number 1. Number 25, Micah Teesfeld, heads to the plate. She's a designated player for Annika Stearns. Over to the pitcher for the second out of the inning. Throw over to third. Not in time. Ridgeview with 2 outs. Emmetsburg able to plate a run there. Callista Joyce now, the number 9 hitter for the Ehawks, heads to the plate. 2 outs for Ridgeview. Runner at third. Off-speed misses. Run scores easily. Ridgeview just has to focus on the batter now. Still with a 5-2 lead. Two balls here against Joyce. Dribbler over to Cadence Stricklet. Throw across the diamond. Delaney Hansen with the snag. And that'll do it here in Galva to end the game here on senior night. Final score, 5-2 in favor of the Ridgeview Raptors. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, throw it to our sponsors. We'll be right back to break down the scoring. Quick word from Holstein Manufacturing and Holstein Supermarket. We'll be right back in 60. This is Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Value in every shopping experience at the Holstein Supermarket.
We know we're a smaller guy, so we can't always compete all the time with the big stores, but we try to offer a fair price, good products. We want you coming back, so we're not going to try and mess around with pricing on you. We try and eat as much of the cost with freight rates and everything going up. We're just trying to keep people coming in. We know everybody's budgets are tight. Ours are. I got good employees that we can steer you in the right direction for what you want. So thank you for choosing the Holstein Supermarket, where we value you.
Welcome back here to Galva, Iowa. Ridgeview picks up the non-conference W here against Emmetsburg Ehawks, 5-2, led by senior Tatum Shepard with 3 singles tonight. Breakdown of scoring back in the second inning. Ridgeview able to get on the board with a home run from Leslie Avina. They tack on another 2 runs in the third to take a 3-0 lead, and then an additional 2 runs in the 5th inning to kind of round out the scoring. Emmetsburg able to plate 2 in the 7th, but that's not enough as Ridgeview holds on for a non-conference victory, 5-2. I'm having problems pulling up the remaining schedule for the Raptors. Wish I could tell you what's coming up for them, but unfortunately my internet's not good enough to give me that on bound. So that's going to do it for me here in Galva. Ridgeview once again picks up the W tonight, taking their overall record of 14-10. Emmetsburg's going to drop to 7-13 on the year. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. We will catch you next time. I appreciate it. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend. This is Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital Solutions signing off. See if I can get the girls to wave. Tatum's smiling. Coaches meeting, so they got to pay attention to the coach. Good win here on senior night once again. This is Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital Solutions signing off. Have a great weekend, everybody.